I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody.
Oh yeah, OG the Black Star here, back at you with another episode of Black Star Sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC. Hey, man, this Tyson Fury thing's been going on for a minute here, man. I know it's been a minute since my last video, but I had to get on here and take a little touch up, just grab a little taste with you about it. My computer went down a little bit there, so I'm a little bit off the link there, so got to get that straight here. Yeah, it seems like every day something new with Tyson Fury, man. I mean, it's just like the evidence is just piling up on the Glovegate, you know. And then now he got this farmer that came out now. He done said that he lied for him in the past, 5 years ago when he failed the drug test. You know, but it was really weird because UCAD had, you know, they saw that they had the positive test and everything, that he had tested positive for nandrolone and everything, the steroid. And, you know, they had the investigation, and this guy's a farmer, said, yeah, I had these wild boars. These, wild boars, uncircumcised wild boar. I don't know who circumcises animals, you know, I don't know, I mean, but that's what they say. Anyway, that's supposed to be the reason why he had the nandrolone in his system, for him and his cousin. Both of them had tested positive. And he wrote two affidavits, must be, because I think it was to the court. He had written down basically saying, you know, hey, I sold it to them, and that's the reason why, whatever. And the reason they had, you know, those 2 years they was investigating, they looked at that and said, okay, well, we're going to backdate your suspension. So 2 years previously, really, which was never really a real suspension, because since they was doing the investigation, they just gave him time served, basically. And he never really had to stay out of the fights there. But anyway, his career goes on and everything, and he gets to where he is now and everything, and he won the fight and everything with Deontay Wilder. But he didn't win it fairly. He definitely cheated. There's no doubt about that. I mean, them is knuckles in that damn glove. You know, and there's so many people that coming out with these debunk videos that ain't debunked the damn thing. They don't even focus on the key points and what we're saying and have presented to the world of how he cheated. You know, I mean, the hand is not all the way in the glove. The hands is like this, and right there in the wrist part of the glove there. It's sitting right there. You can see the strings going over here. You see this line right here. And you can see that on the picture. I need to pull that up too so you can see just what I'm saying. This line right here is very distinctive. Some people say, well, it's the palm. Well, who has a line that goes up and down like that in their palm? No one has a line that goes up and down in their palm like that. You see that? See that line there? That's a distinctive line that's going up and down there. It's not in your palm. Your palm is not going to go up and down like that. See, he was taking that part instead. It looked like he was slapping because the glove was doing that floppy thing. But in actuality, this was the part that was hitting. This is how you get the cuts and the bruises and the blood. You see? Because it's blunt force. It's no longer padding around the fist, which the boxing glove is designed to do. That's the difference between boxing with gloves and bare knuckles. But since he wanted to cheat, that's what he did. He slid his hands down. I mean, the wrist is just, I mean, both fights, the glove is going up and down the wrist easily. You even got a video of Ricky Hatton pulling the glove down so that you can see that when he pulls it this way, you can see the tape come down. So you know that the glove was pulled up in this direction to keep it out there floppy for a reason, on that left hand. Always that left hand. You know, you even have Ben Davison in the corner. You're being with your left hand only. That's what I tell you. You're being with your left hand. But don't use it too much. He might start complaining. That's what he told him in the first fight. You know, because that was the plan. You know, I mean, the plan was yeah, if you're going to just have a fight and you fighting somebody for survival or something, hey man, do your thing. But he would take this hand, and he always kept this. If the floppy deal was in his face like that, where he was floppy or whatever, but he'd always like to make contact, and he'd end up pushing it this way to where he would hold the head up, and then when he come down with it, that would come over. And he wasn't aiming for the face; he was aiming for the back of the head. And that's the whole yeah, that's a whole nother cheating thing. And if you look at the fight, I mean, there's 30 rabbit punches. And when you hear rabbit punch, you're thinking of when you're in a clinch. You know, you hit the guy like you both in tight like this and you just doing this. That's one thing. This wasn't that. This was it to about the 100th power. Because he was taking his hand, he was holding his head so that his head would be there. And then he would bring that right hand over. And then catch you in the back of your head just like so. Like I say, it's a brilliant strategy, but it's against the rules. You're not allowed to hold and hit. You're allowed to use your palm. You know, the inside of the glove or strike with that at all. When he did do that with his hand. And then you're not allowed to hit somebody in the back of the head. The first knockdown was a blow to the back of the head. Should not have been called a knockdown by the rules. Second knockdown. You go back and you watch that and you see Tyson Fury stick his knee behind him. And then he shoots him to the body. And then he falls down, basically tripping over his knee. Another one. So there really was no clear knockdowns in this fight. And every punch that he threw that was over the top was illegal punches. Then, mind you, if you have this coming in the glove, you know, people say, well, it wouldn't hurt. It hurt your hand. Nah, bullshit. You got leather. You got a thin layer of leather here. And you got the strings. Even if you rub this across here, you can scratch somebody. This is how you get the blood and the scratching in the ear. You take this knuckle and you bring it and you're hitting with a knuckle, straight knuckle. The rest of the glove is laying flat up against here like that, in that little floppy position. But the knuckle is right here. This is the part that he's hitting him with. That's where the cheat comes in. People are like, oh, what's going on? He beat him fair and square. Just deal with it now. If he beat him fair and square, I'll give him his credit. That wouldn't be the problem to me. But I don't like a fucking cheater, and he did cheat. And then on top of that, what most people don't understand, like we were talking about rabbit punches just a minute ago. When you're in a clinch and you're doing a little rabbit punch, it's still illegal to hit people in the back of the head. Okay, but now from the position of out here and you jab and you're doing this deal and then you whang over top of the back of the head. Okay, look at the force you're generating with that. It's much more intense, right? And then you land it in the back of the head. Well, don't you know that at the base of your skull there, where your spine goes there, you know, if you hit a person there, it don't take a lot of pressure to separate that. And if you separate that point right there, you kill somebody instantly. You literally can die from that, which is why the punch is illegal. So why would you as a fan, even if you are a Tyson Fury fan, why would you support someone who would be willing to do something like that in a boxing match? You know? You hear Deontay Wilder say all the time, man, we put our life on the line out here. I mean, that's real talk. This thing happened to this guy on national pay-per-view. I mean, the world was watching, basically. Because you had pay-per-view here, there, everywhere. Everybody was watching the fight. And this man was constantly hitting him in the back. Hitting him in the back of the head. And the referee's like... He waits till 5th, 6th round. I take 1 point. Okay, he done landed 100 of them motherfuckers by now. Now you taking a point. You know, you can see Deontay Wilder when the first punch landed and hit him on the top of the head. And, you know, and he went down. He looked right at the ref like, hey, man. It's behind the ref. 1, 2. Come on, man. The fix was in on this deal before the champ ever got in the damn ring. That's just God's honest truth, man. He knew what he was doing coming in. There's pictures of Tyson Fury standing there before he walks in the ring, and he's like, and you can see the glove. This glove is tighter. You can see it's up and it's normal, like a glove should look. The right one. The left one is wide. You can see tape down at the bottom on this one. Coming into the ring this way. And people say, well, the commissioner is supposed to check it. And the commissioner's this and that. Well, Margarita. I mean, he fought Cotto. Then a year later, he fights Shane Mosley. And Nazim Richardson was the one, hey, man, that don't look right. They look at it. Oh, hey, yeah, that's not right. The commissioner checks it. Commissioner was right there, but the commissioner's not the one who pointed out that it didn't look right. He was willing to let it go along. Once Nazim Richardson pointed it out, then he failed and examined it, and then a little piece came out. And that's how that was exposed. But that's not the first time in the history of boxing that that's ever happened either. I believe it was Jack Dempsey and Jess Willard years ago that they had talked about that that had happened in that fight because he did a lot of damage to Jess Willard. Jess Willard was a much bigger man than him. But every time he hit him, he was breaking teeth and all that type of thing, man. So it's a history of that happening. And then it was discovered then. And then you can see that the officials had not caught everything, you know. Even you go back to the Louis Resto. I forget the guy he was fighting. The guy was from Memphis, man, some time ago. I remember Louis Resto because his son and I played on the same football team. So I know his son personally. Both his sons, actually. You know, and but Panama Lewis was a dirty trainer who had done some things over the years and stuff. You know, so these things have gotten through before. It's not like it's something new and it's just impossible for it to happen. You know, Kenny Bayless was the referee in that fight. Well, the Margarito Cotto fight. And he didn't catch it. You know, a year later they catch it. And well, Nassim Richardson catches it before he fights Shane Mosley, and Shane Mosley beat the shit out of him in that fight. You know, but how would the fight have been if they didn't catch it and he was allowed to fight him with those? You see what I'm saying? That's a cheat, man. And that's what Tyson Fury did here. He fought bare knuckles. Now, if he gonna come in bare knuckles and fight, and Dante can come in and fight him bare knuckles back, cool, we got it. That's straight. You'll never hear a word out of me. But when you come in and you're doing this, and the other guy's not, you know, that's somebody that's cheating, man. That's not right. That's not nothing to look up to. It's no special thing. Because anybody, if somebody can put a weapon in their hand and continue to beat you upside your head with it, and you just left with your own, you know, you have an advantage. But you know, it just goes to show you that Tyson Fury doesn't have the heart that these people try to attribute to him. He talks a lot of shit, and he's braggadocious, and he's comical, and he does all that crazy shit. But deep down inside, he ain't never feel like he could really beat Deontay for him to stoop to that level. I mean, that's what it shows to me. But why would you have to do that? You know? Just go in there and fight the man. Everybody talking, oh, y'all beat him the first fight. He did this. He just outboxed him 10 rounds to 2. You got to be a crazy motherfucker to believe that shit. The first 4 fucking rounds, Deontay Wilder chased his ass around the goddamn ring. Ain't nobody really do a whole lot of anything. So how can he automatically get all 4 of those rounds? He dropped him in 2 fucking rounds. There was a third knockdown he didn't get credit for. The last knockdown, he was fucking out. He was out over 10 seconds. They robbed Deontay of that. And you can, you know, whatever you feel about that, you feel it. But I know what the fuck I saw. The motherfucker was knocked out. He was unconscious. He admitted it himself. I was unconscious. I got up and I heard a 6. Well, when I look back at the video, I know you didn't. You probably stood at 10. Just became to stand at 10, which means that's the end. Ain't no fucking let's do the review. No, it's a standing 8. If you're not standing by 8, there's no need for the review. The 10 count is the 10 count. If you stand, you get the standing 8 count. If you're standing by 8, now we can look at review. Is you okay? How you looking? That makes sense. But for a referee to just go and do that after you get up at 10 seconds is ridiculous to me. The fight is over. That's it. You know, so they robbed him of that. You know, it's just, but it's interesting now with all that going on and all the evidence that is shown there. You got the glove that you can see clearly open. Even when he was knocked out in the first fight, you can see him laying there with his glove still sitting out with his knuckles right inside there. You can see it in the first fight. As well as the second. You know, he was, he had him in the headlocks. You know, he was choking him, literally choking him and leaning back with him like that to really choke him and doing a lot of illegal tactics, man. He hit him with elbows. He headbutted him once. I mean, he did a whole lot of crazy stuff, you know. That was against the law. You know, it was against it. You know, the rules don't, you know, say you're not supposed to do any of them things, man. And he didn't abide by those. And that goes without saying. So people want to sit there, oh, well, he did and everything. But, you know, whatever happens with this thing, with this farmer out here, I want that third fight anyway. Because I know he's going to get it beat like a fucking drum. And he knows it himself. And he pretty much tipped everyone off about that for the fact the way he cheated. You know, I mean, he pretty much sold out. I'm going all out on cheat level this time. You know, and then even with all that being said, for him to last 7 rounds like that, he was still on his feet. He had just landed a left hook, which is something that Tyson Fury is susceptible to. Them left hooks is something that he has a weakness for. Now, The fact that you can even see, which round? I think it was the fourth round. Deontay Wilder starts to lean and almost fall back, and he was never touched. His legs were just giving out on him on his own. So his base was never there. And people act like he was just so overcome and just give it up, mate. You have no chance, mate. Oh, you can't do it. You just give up, man. Let him go fight Joshua. Man, shit. When he, whatever that was, what took place that day with them legs and whatever the situation was with that, and the champ never really made that excuse. People are always saying, well, he used that for an excuse, but nobody can bring a video to show me him saying that, to verify that. They can't do it because the champ never used it for an excuse. Now, just imagine coming into this next fight and he got his legs underneath him. You think Tyson Fury gonna be able to do some of the shit that he was getting away with that first fight like that? And what if the damn referee does his damn job and tell him, hey man, you can't do those hits like that, especially these ones here coming from way like Tyson Fury was sending them, with the force that he was sending them with. You know, with the ability that it doesn't take a lot of pressure to separate that point to kill a person. I mean, that's murder, man. It's murder. It really is murder. You know, it's a serious thing. But a lot of people, these fans, they're so prejudiced one way or another that they don't want to acknowledge that fact. But, you know, boxers, I mean, we love the sport of boxing, man. You know, I don't want to go to a fight. I want to go see a good fight, but I don't want to go and see somebody die in the ring. I don't want to see that. That's not what I'm coming to see. That's not what's the attraction to the sport, man. You know, I like to go and I like to see the mastery, the guys countering each other and outsmarting each other and, you know, landing the sweeter, you know, punch or whatever. But to have somebody go out there that you know that had their life in danger, man, that's not a cool thing, man. You know, the Nevada State Athletic Commission needs to be ashamed of themselves. The WBC, they full of shit. And I'm starting to can't stand them son of a bitches because they done 3 fucking things that have pissed me off in this last year. It doesn't make any sense. And they done them only to black fighters. Fucking Devin Haney got his title taken after he had just fought his mandatory. They say, well, a lot of people, well, he didn't really beat anybody for the title. Well, he chased Lomachenko all the fucking way to Mexico where he ran to request being the fucking franchise champ. He ran there. He ran it and please make me the franchise champ. He wants to fight me. Please. And they make him the franchise champion. Oh, good. He gets their protection. So now he doesn't have to fight this mandatory that's on his ass, that's been calling for him. He won't even respond to him to this day about anything that the young man say. Devin Haney said, I want to fight you. I'll whoop your ass. Let's go. I'll beat him. Not a sound. Crickets over there. But he's supposed to be the baddest man out here. Number 1 pound for pound in some people's, right? Okay. Get a young blood respect. Man, 20 years old chasing him like that. Made him do something like that. Now, because he was that, they give him the title because it was the mandatory. So it's right that it goes to him. Okay, he's the champ now because he made him run. If you're the bully on the street and you run down and you tell him, hey man, give me your lunch money. I don't want to give him my lunch money. I don't want to give him lunch money. You run to your house. To your pop, hey pop, can you help me? He trying to get my lunch money. He trying to get it. They say, okay, come on in here. You go in the house. Then when I come there looking to I want his lunch money. That person goes, here, you take it. You take this right here. You take that lunch money and go here. Who looks like the punk? The guy that ran there running from the guy that was chasing him for the lunch money? Who was scared to fight him? Or the guy that ran his ass in there to make him scared to fight him come out there? Yeah, so he was the champ. The champ was too scared to fight him. He the champion. They say, okay, cool. You got a mandatory, automatic. Type of bullshit is this? He goes fight the mandatory, beats the guy. Okay, oh, my shoulder. He found out his shoulder. Well, I'm going to get my surgery done. Oh, we're going to make you champion in recess. And then we're going to let Luke Campbell and Javier Fortuna fight for the interim. And then when you come back, you can fight one of those guys. What type of bullshit is that? He has a year for the next mandatory. Why are you doing this shit now? Makes no fucking sense, but that's what the WBC do. Then, Franchon Cruz, the sister that fought Jimenez or whatever. He, she, man, girl, whatever the fuck she is, tested positive for steroids twice. Over, 2 months ago? The woman still ain't got her belts back yet. Still ain't got her belts back yet. It's proven without a shadow of a doubt. WBC came right out of me. Oh, it's a shame the way people are talking about her. She shouldn't do this, and they do this. And they was all very vocal because they was, you know, just all so happy. We'll get her to fight Clarissa Shields and all this, you know. And then really, when you look at the damn fight, all that damn girl did was run forward and get caught. She just kept coming forward. Just the fact that she kept coming forward, they say she won the fight. She was getting hit and boom, her neck and shit was popping. She was still standing there, but we know why. Bitch was juiced up. Juiced up. Still don't think she won the fight. She wasn't landing any punches. She was just getting caught and looking stupid. I'm champion. I want to fight. And they were just so happy about the shit. I'm like, look at this bullshit, man. Get that woman her titles back. They still haven't done it to this day. And then this shit here with Deontay Wilder, man. That was their champion. Had 10 straight title defenses he had going on. History being made. Things going on. The man was fucking cheated in the goddamn ring. His life was fucking threatened, putting on the line. They not protecting the fucking champ that they had. All they worrying about is, oh, Tyson Fury, this, you know, just show you how a lot of these Spanish motherfuckers is Uncle Tom ass motherfuckers too. They the first motherfucking ones like that. Ain't gonna say shit. He got the power to say, well, hold on, let's investigate this to see what's going on. Let's look at the evidence. Oh, we don't see anything unregular. A lot of silly old fucking snakes, man. That's 3 fucking instances the WBC done this year. You know? Then, I can make it 4 because Canelo ran from Charlo. Charlo was trying to get in his ass. That motherfucker did everything in his power. We make him different. They invented the franchise to save him. Just like they took the fucking clenbuterol levels and raised them for him so that it's okay for him now. They can have certain levels of clenbuterol. So you can have Mexican fighters legally doping. Legally doping for the WBC. See, that's not an edge. Why is that not making bigger news to everybody? You know? They said, well, it was the meat. Same shit Tyson Fury claiming. I got it in the meat. Yeah, it was the meat. That's what it was. Type of bullshit is that? If the steroid is banned, the steroid is banned. I don't give a fuck where you get it out of. The steroid is banned. If it's in the fucking beef, don't eat the fucking beef. What's so hard about that? Why they gotta have beef in their life? Everybody gotta follow rules and regulations in their workplace, in their day-to-day getting along in life. That's the order of everything. But all of a sudden, in boxing and in WBC, it's pretty much, you know, if we really love you, we'll make a way for you. Because this motherfucking pop dirty. And they said, well, we'll just raise the levels, you know. So when you go out here and you fight one of these Mexican fighters for a WBC title, just know that motherfucker's cheating coming in. Coming in already. So don't that taint a lot of victories? It should have done it. But they're not talking about that. They passed it, let it go. Everybody let it ride. That's some bullshit, man. This is what they fitting to do with Tyson Fury with this old man over here. I imagine he gonna do something. Gonna paint the man's hand with some money or something. Then the story gonna change again. They're gonna work their way around this shit because that's what them devils do. You know, he got a way to get out of it. But if nothing less, it's proven this man cheated. He's cheated, and this is not just these last 2 Deontay Wilder fights. You can go back on down his career. The man has consistently always did it. You know, he's got fights out there where the referee catches him where they cut the damn the little piece that holds the thumb together on the glove, had the thumb loose, and the guy made him change that before the fight. You know, I mean, it's always little things like that he's looking to get a edge over somebody. You know, then he does this thing where he holds the guy and he hits him and he knocks the dude out and all this old shit. He ain't got no knockout power, man. It's ridiculous. But he got to cheat, man, because he's not as great as they making him out to be. And they keep talking about he's a great boxer. He's just a boxer. He's a boxer. What he did to Deontay Wilder is so easy to defend. It's not a problem. It's just the fact that what he did, I mean, he was hands in your face, boom. Hands in your face, boom. Hands in your face, boom. That's it. That's all he was doing. And then when you get caught up in the room and he's standing there like this, like Deontay was standing there, like, what the fuck, what the hell? He just, yay, I'm the champ. Just too easy. Way too easy. Motherfucker was asleep in the first one. See, but you know, you got people out here, you know, some just straight up dumb, and some just want to act dumb, and some just aspire to be dumb. Let's just put it that way. But I want to see the third fight. I don't want it to not happen. I don't give a fuck what they do. Let the third fight happen. I don't care. But I think that those two fights need to be changed to no contest. At least no contest. And the third fight should go down regardless. You know, because we want that smoke. We don't avoid no smoke. But we want a fair fight. And the fight should be fair. He owed this to this man. Man gave him a damn shot when nobody... Anthony Joshua wasn't trying to fight no fucking body. Over there crying like a little bitch. I want 70-30. Mate, you gotta do my... Who's he for? I done this. He got every fucking excuse in the world about every motherfucking thing. Deontay was like, look, man, get your shit together. Come on, I'll fight you. If he don't say that, what Tyson Fury doing right now? Probably on another fucking crack bin somewhere. Somebody, a fucking house somewhere, looking stupid. Talking about killing his damn self. You know, the least thing he owed this guy was at least a fair fight. So God give you an opportunity like that, man. Go on there and fight aggressive, fight hard, but okay. Keep it clean. Keep it straight up. Be honest with it. That's all. He owed a man that much. It's fucking bunch of... you know, but now... Even the third fight is in jeopardy because you got this coronavirus going around and everything. Now all these fights being canceled. We don't really know what's going to happen next, when the next fight's going to be and all this stuff. Man, it's just like really crazy. I don't know. Right at this point right now, it just seems like overkill. I mean, we don't know what tomorrow going to bring or whatever. But as of right now, it just seems like it's just too much they're doing right now. I mean, we haven't had that many cases that really has been... You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know, you don't want to take it lightly, but at the same time, it's like, man, what's going on here? So, you know, take care of yourself in that respect. You know, keep your hands clean. You know, stay away from coughing people and all that type of stuff, man. Because what I understand, it's like a pneumonia type of thing. You know, and then you can pass it. You know, some people I found out they can have it and pass it and not even know they have it. So, you know, it's really weird that this thing came about. It came about so fast like that. So, you know, I don't know, man, but Tyson Fury got this going on, man, and then it's like ESPNs and them, they don't want to talk about that. You know, they don't want to even talk about that part. They don't want to talk about that because they don't want to talk about the Glovegate. They don't want to bring up none of that stuff. That's why I tell you it's more people involved than just the people in the ring, because the people that support all those things, that run those things, are endorsing this shit too, because they're the ones that can investigate it and straighten this stuff out, but they choose not to. And they choose not to for a reason. And I imagine it's more than one reason, but they got their reasons for being prejudiced towards the champ. The champ coming in the ring deserves a little more respect than the new guy. If his victory ain't on the up and up, he shouldn't have the fucking the benefit of anything. Because that should be number one. I mean, that's the integrity of the sport. If you don't beat the man fair and square, what the hell, you know? So we'll see what happens next with all of this, man. But the evidence is way overwhelming. You got Steve Cunningham coming out, you know, and he's telling all of the things that he knows about what's going on with how he tried the test. And he says, yeah, he did the test with the speed bag in the hand, said the hands wasn't hurt and everything, and then the sliding part of the glove and the whole thing, man. I mean, it ain't even a question that there's some foul shit going on. We just need the right people to do their fucking jobs, man. And shout out to Young Farrell for putting that together and catching that when he did, because I remember watching the fight with my wife and we were sitting there looking at each other like, nah, something ain't right with the champ. Just, nah, this shit ain't real, because it ain't even about being in disbelief. We could tell something. Why is he bleeding like that? What is this here? He ain't really did nothing to him. All he did was this here. What was going on? I mean, I've been watching fights my whole life. Don't nobody just all of a sudden do all that like that right there to a guy like that. You know, so then looking at it a little more internally, then you realize, oh, that's why. That's how you get cut inside your ear. Name me another fighter that got cut inside his ear doing a fight fighting with gloves. Bare knuckles, you see shit like that all the time. You know, it's how you see the swelling on the side and everything, and you know, it's a whole mess and things there. But if you're a non-believer and you're one of these Tyson Fury fanboys that just, no matter what he does, he's just the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know, I challenge you though. Go to Young Farrell's page. Go to his channel and look at all the videos that he has, because he has like 10, 11 of them, and he breaks down everything. Watch all of them. Look at all the scientific, and then after looking at all that and really looking at it from an impartial view, tell me you still feel the same way. I guarantee you won't. It's too much evidence, man. It's too much evidence. You know, anybody that's not willing to look at it is a prejudiced person. But, you know, now in 2020, if you're not a Tyson Fury fan and you suggest that, well, Deontay Wilder was cheated and Tyson Fury definitely did it, oh, you're the racist now. That's the new trick going on. Because black guys don't like a white black guy losing to a white guy. You see what I'm saying? They just try to flip that thing on you, you know. But we didn't invent the great white hope. Y'all did that shit, right? Just remember that. But, hey, I'm on out of here, man. I'm going to check out, you know, latest news, whatever. When I'll come back, I'm going to be back on here and do another one, man. Comment, subscribe, link. Let me know what you think about this situation. Tyson Fury fucking cheated. If you don't believe it, then fuck you. That's just what it is. Look, no, seriously, check out the fucking Young Pharaoh's channel. Check those videos out, man, and look at them in an impartial view, man. Because some of these people's making, man, like fucking Showbiz the adult. The fuck is he talking about? He got videos up there, ain't debunked shit. It's over with. I debunked it. I cleared it. Yes. See the hand with the oh yeah, that's what your hand do, man. It's a whole lot of shit going on there. It's not just no one little thing you can pick up and just say, oh, okay, that debunks the whole. No, them little 3-minute videos he was making ain't shit. Check out the real deal before you, because I'll be honest, watching it live, I didn't see it right then because, you know, your focus is different. You're looking at the fight and I'm like, damn, man, Fury's, oh man, he's hitting him with what the hell, what? You're looking at it from that perspective. But when you have time to sit back, clear your mind, look and see it again, oh, wait a minute, the fuck are you doing? What's that? Oh, shit, man. Then you can see it. That's when you see it. And it wouldn't have mattered who the fighters was in the fight. It's still some bullshit, man. I mean, Mariaga did that shit, man, for how many years? They don't even know. You know, till he gets caught. So, you know, hey, like I say, I'm out of here. Back on the streets, checking out everything, see what's going on. Be back with another one. OG the Black Star, signing out for Black Star Sports TV. Catch you on the next one.